Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV Extraordinaire, coming to you from Southland RV. Here today to show you the Cirrus truck camper. This is a 920, and boy, I tell you, is this a beaut. Stay tuned. Going to go over this inside and out. Any questions, put them in the comments down below. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment, and please do share. So let's get on to this truck camper. So for 2024, they have made a few changes. What you're going to be seeing if you ever come take a look at this thing has over 900 watts of solar on the roof, over 800 amp hours of power with 3 Battle-Born batteries. So it's going to be able to, it's equipped to go ahead and run everything, including the air conditioner for you while you're out camping. So let me break it down for you, show you all the cool little gadgets and what they've done with this. Okay, so on your, this will be your driver's side of the coach. You have the smart plug. I love the way this smart plug is. You're going to know when it's connected. No more loose fittings. Of course, here is where your propane bottle is going to be. Notice we can't lock that door. You have a nice little storage in this compartment here. Okay, and they all do have lights in here, by the way. You can set it up for a sensor light, so that way there, once you open the door, it'll sense motion. And then down in here, of course, you're going to have your freshwater connection. You're also going to have black tank, and look, everything is listed right here. They label everything, making it very convenient for you, so you know what the heck you're going to be turning or pulling or so forth. The switches to the right, you have a white one, and then you have the red one. One's going to be for your water pump. The other one is for a light right side inside this little compartment. So that way there, when you're looking in here at night, you can actually see what you're doing. Now you'll see they do have 4 electric jacks, and it's a remote control as far as from that. I'll show you that when we get inside. This front compartment, this is where you're putting your Battle-Born batteries. Quite nicely how they're set up in there. Now this would be your camping side, and this is where you're going to have your awning that you can put out. And of course, 110 outlets. So that way there, when you're outside, you want to go ahead and plug something in, you can, whether it's a little griddle, whatever. And then here is another little storage here, and this is where you can control your awnings. It's not the manual awnings. And you notice that you have another connection port for solar. Now, people might be saying, oh, Paul, why would I need to have, with over 900 watts of solar, why would I need to have a portable connection for solar? And the reason for that is quite simple. In the event that you were to go ahead and park yourself under shade, now you're not getting any solar power to the batteries. So that way there, you get yourself 50 or 100 foot cord for your solar, put it out in the sun, and you're charging your batteries. Now on the back side, you're also going to have your awning, so you have some coverage over your door. You've got a ladder to get up on the roof. It is a walkable roof. This thing also has some steps. You'll see when we get inside. They're not installed right now, but they just install right under here, so that way there, in the event that you wanted to install them, they install right under here. And that way there, if you decided you didn't want to put them on, you don't have to, and you can put it lower to the ground without having them on there. Now, you'll see this little white thing on the door. Nice thing with that, that's a little lockable feature. So if you wanted to put the handle right there over to it, of course you lock the door, you can lock that handle so it's not back here moving around, not rubbing the door or rubbing the back of your coach. It does have the rear observation camera back here, so you'll be able to see what's going on. Now let's get up on the roof and show you what that looks like. So you see when you come up on the roof, there's 3 solar panels, adding up to a total of 930 watts of solar. You do have this roof rack system. It tells you not to walk past a certain point, as you can see there. But could you imagine the kind of view that you're going to have if you're out at a race or somewhere where you'd like to get up on the roof and have one heck of a view. Hopefully it's not a highway. Now, the other features on this back are quite amazing. I mean, they use every little piece of area for storage and everything else. Look at, so on both sides you're gonna have a nice little storage bin. See how they come up, and then right here you see you have a pull-out tray, and look at how far back that goes. It's a pretty nice, I mean, that is a very well thought out use of space there. What are you thinking? Okay, so now all the boring stuff, we're done with all the boring stuff. Let's get inside and check this place out. So as you can see, as you come in, very nice and clean. I mean, look at the fit and finish. They do a very nice job. No gimp molding, hiding errors and stuff like that like you see in some of the other manufacturers. Now, towards the front here, right there, I guess you'd say the back, this is where you have your little spice rack if you want, or pantry, your storage area. And there's where you're checking your Aldi system. This has the cutting board that goes over the sink. And by the way, since I'm speaking of that sink, look at how deep that sink is. That is very, very deep. Weight-wise, this kind of gives you an idea of the weights. I'll have all the specs and everything. So the gross vehicle weight rating on this is 4,822 pounds. Oh, by the way, there is a light in here. You can set it to be on, or you could set it to be a sensor. So that way there, as you open the door, it'll sense motion and then it'll turn on. Good sized drawer down below. The storage there, as you can see, these are all little gadgets are given to you. They'll have that listed. I'll have all that listed down below as well. The 3 drawers by the sink. The reason why those 2 ones are down there is because you're the LP bottle from the outside. So you see, for all your windows, you have the top pulls down for your screen, the bottom to give you your privacy. Here's where you're going to be checking your levels, turning lights on, your water pump, your Aldi system, 110 and 12 volt. And then this is where you can go ahead and increase. So on your lighting system, you can dim it, or you could go ahead and brighten it up for yourself, whichever works for you. Notice they have the 𝚘𝐴 air conditioning system, very low voltage, and so that's going to be able to work for you while you are dry camping. Nice size oven. I mean, you have plenty of room to be cooking some things in here. You got this nice size oven here, as you can see, and then of course your induction cooktop, 2-burner. Now, people always ask, well, Paul, what are these holes back here? That is where, for your Aldi system, that is where the heat is going to be circulating through your camper. From there, as well as down below, underneath all your cabinetry and so forth. So it's on the sides there, because heat does rise. They'll do the same thing back by your bed. I'll be getting to that momentarily. Continuing on with the kitchen area here, you have your nice 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. 12 volt, not going to use a lot of power, but it's going to give you adequate space to put your refrigerator items. Nice little window here underneath. Nice thing with that is you could pass some things through here, and even if you had it onto your truck, you might be able to put some things back here, assuming you had the back window open. Now, continue on to the dinette booth. The dinette booth can fold down to a bed, give you a nice little bed. And I tell you, that size dinette, I had 3 12-year-old girls sleep on a dinette that size one time we were out camping. I'm telling you, when they're out camping, trust me, they get so wore out with everything that's going on during the day. Here's where you're able to check all the inverter, checking all your power and so forth. Have stereo speakers. There's one there. There's two up in the bedroom. And then you have another one here in the kitchen area, giving you adequate surround sound. By the way, all your windows, they are all dual pane windows. And the beauty of it is, in the event that you're going to be using the power vent fan and you want to go ahead and have air coming in, but you don't want to have the window open all the way, all you need to do is, if you open it just ever so slightly, and then you can go ahead and put this, trying to get it to where you can see it, maybe it's easier on this side, put it right into that spot there, and the window is open ever so slightly, so you can get some airflow coming through there. Now, obviously, if you can open them as well, and you open it up here, and then you tighten up the knobs on these for the amount of openness for the window that you want. So that's how easy the window opens and closes. Something else you're going to notice right here up on the dinette, you have the 110, they're 12 volt right here connections, and of course then your 110, you have two of those down below. What are you thinking of the fit and finish so far? Now, something I forgot to point out in the kitchen was your kitchen cabinets above your sink, and of course then you have your nice little microwave here. Now, just under the refrigerator area here, this is where you have your battery disconnect, your battery heat, as well as where your breakers and fuses are. And notice how they're all nicely labeled so you know what goes to what. Now, one of the nicest thing about this particular truck camper is that it doesn't have the wet bath. You actually have a separate shower. And of course, that vent above there, that'll actually open up so you get some air in. You have it where you go ahead and cover it up if you want. You can have it with a screen, or you can have it blackout. Whichever works for you. Have a nice little fan up above there. Look at a good sized mirror. So it's going to work regardless of how tall you are. Sink, 110 outlet. You've got heat in here. Porcelain toilet. And then you have a little storage underneath here as well. Toilet paper holder and your towel holders. So what do you think of the bathroom? You liking it? Now, something I didn't go over for the doorway here is you have this screen that actually hides away there. And then, of course, the little cubby holes here in your blackout shade, little trash can if you want. Fire extinguisher will go there. So I didn't show that. And then, of course, for your power jacks, you've got the button right there. I told you I was going to show you the remote control, and this is what it looks like. Very, very simple. Got a lot of goodies in there. Now let's go check out the bedroom, bed area up here. Now it does come with the soundproof curtain here. I won't be pulling that across to get that nicely folded there. And then check out the storage on either side. Now, I'd mentioned how the steps, they're just in here. We just need to install them. If you decided you didn't want them installed, that's something you could do without. Then on this side of the bed, you can see, look at how that light came on for me. Nice little area, a little bit above on either side of the bed. And then back here, of course, you get the heat coming through there, USB 110 outlets, and so forth. See how nice and easy they close. Nice little cubby here next to the TV. As well as back here, you have these little lights here. So you can have it blue, as you can see it's blue, or if you hold the button, then it turns to a reading light. And a little storage on either side. Now this is a true queen bed. Just kind of give you another little preview of what it looks like from up in this area. And look at your TV. Perfect location for the TV. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy here with the Cirrus truck camper. This is the 920. What do you think of the layout? What do you think of the size? Is this something that will work for you? Any comments down below? I'd appreciate it. Like, share the video, and be sure to subscribe. If there's a particular camper that you would like us to, or like me to go ahead and review for you, by all means, reach out to me. I'll try to make things happen. Check out our website for the inventory we have, and I'll be back at you again soon. Take care.